Tim Albright with AVNation with the road to CEDIA and CEDIA Expo 2024 happens the 5th through the 7th of September. And with me to talk about Powerhouse Alliance is Dennis Holzer. Welcome, sir.
Pleasure to be here. Good to see you again.
Good to see you. Good to see you. We will see you again for I don't know how many times this makes, Dennis. 3228, 3228 is where you will be, is where Powerhouse Alliance will be. So this time around, Dennis, what will we find?
You will find our booth, again, a 40 by 40 on the floor at CEDIA. Each of my members will have a kiosk on the left side of the booth and the right side. So the members that you individually do business with, you can visit them individually. Around the booth, we will have 21 of our 85 vendors actually showing product. Some of the highlights of the booth is we are going to introduce a new Powerhouse exclusive line of lighting that we have done in conjunction with Power Shades.
Okay.
And again, this will only be available to Powerhouse members. It's a pretty complete line of lighting. And Power Shades will also have on this. And by the way, they have a separate booth on the floor, which they'll have lighting and the same lighting in their booth also. But it is not available direct. As I said, it's only available through our members. And we will also be showing, believe it or not, it's becoming fairly common from several vendors. We're also going to be showing a new line of awnings that is made by Power Shades. They're a material company. Obviously, they make indoor and outdoor shades, and they do it in metal housing. So what's to stop them from doing awnings? So we're going to be adding awnings that'll be able to be used either through POE or through electric. And they will be set sizes, and you'll be able to pick fabrics. So we're drastically, as I said, enlarging our offering from Power Shades. We'll also have in addition to them, we will have our own line of amps, which we introduced last year, Creza. But we are adding our new commercial power amps to the lineup. So we had the regular residential amps. Now we're going to have a line of commercial amps. They are very, very high quality, significantly better profitability for our dealers than the name brands out there. And I think if you pick up one of them, you'll understand that how good of an amp this is. And again, in each of the lines that we'll have in the show, we will have representation from the factories in addition to our own people in the booth. We'll also have we'll have Legrand in the booth. We'll have Eero in the booth. We have a line that we picked up last year called Island Routers. And we will have them in the booth. And Island is, it's a more expensive router than your traditional Ubiquiti or Luxel or Netgear, etc. But it's a bulletproof router that if it ever shuts down, it reboots itself. There's a ton of other facts that go along with it. And they're also going to be showing their new router, which is a rack-based router. Oh, wow. So that'll be pretty cool. And as I said, there'll be several other lines in the booth. And the other significant thing, we started this last year, but I hesitate to say double because we're probably quadrupling what we did last year. We are offering a scavenger hunt out of our booth. And that scavenger hunt we did last year. It was our first year doing it. And it brought over 700 dealers to our booth who signed up for the hunt. And the significance of the hunt is it's in conjunction with the vendors that we do business with. So the dealers who sign up through our individual members, and there's an app to do so, you sign up through the app, through your distributor, but you have to visit the booths on the floor of the vendors we do business with. And it's not, hey, Mr. Eero, can you just sign off on this and let me get out of here? You've got to listen to a pitch. If you're not willing to listen to the pitch, they won't sign your card. Yeah. And there's a whole wheel of prizes. As I said, last year so there's levels. And I'm not accurate in what I'm saying to you, but you guys will get the hint. I think if you visit 10 vendors, then you hit the first level and you get a prize on the spot at our booth. And if you hit the second level, you get a better prize on the spot in our booth. And these prize levels go up to, we'll be giving away a Furion outdoor TV, full sun outdoor TV. We'll be giving away a Peerless full sun outdoor TV, and we will be giving away a Samsung 98-inch TV for all the entries. If you hit the top level, then you get thrown in over and above into a raffle to win one of those three prizes. So, and it's a way of, I think our shows, and I don't say ours as in Powerhouse, but I think the shows have gotten a little bit away from what they were designed to do and purposed to do. And what we're trying to do is, we have vendors that we represent. Sales are important, but sales aren't available if you don't know what the vendor offers or what the products they have. So this is our way of making sure that the dealers who are buying from the Powerhouse members all over the country know exactly what we offer and the facts of the products they offer.
Yeah.
A lot of these, and Tim, as you know, a lot of these guys that we do business with, unfortunately, don't have the ability to come to these shows because it takes away from time and labor. So, we will duplicate this in our locations after the show so that those dealers have the ability. Yeah, they can't run to a vendor and get the information, but they will be required to do different things. And then we also have some stuffed animals that we will put around the show, which we did last year, that allow you to qualify over and above as bonus points on the different prizes. For example, last year, I think if you did 10 vendors, the first prize was a 80-piece screwdriver set.
Yeah.
And we gave away over 250 of those sets. I mean, so it was really, I was stunned, frankly, how good it would go. Our booth was inundated to the point where we had to move some kiosks and do some things because there was a lineup, which is certainly not the worst thing in the world to have in your booth. So we're going to, as I said, we're quadrupling up on our efforts this year. And, we look forward to everybody who comes. And if you're not a dealer of Powerhouse, it's a great way to stop at the kiosk and at one of the kiosks of the members in your territory and become a dealer. And you don't have to purchase you don't have to right away buy something to qualify. This is become a dealer and you qualify.
All right. 3228, 3228 is where you'll find all that stuff that Dennis talked about, from the scavenger hunt all the way through to the brand new custom shades. So Dennis, if they're not going to CEDIA, and as you mentioned, not everybody's going, if they're not going and they want to follow along with everything that Powerhouse Alliance has going on, or they want to find their local distributor, how do they do that?
www.powerhousealliance.com. That brings up the map of the distributor and and all the locations in your territory. It obviously, again, lists all the distributors, so you can have the name of the distributor, telephone number of the distributor, the email address of the distributor. And if all out fails and you don't want to wait for the map to load and all the locations, please don't hesitate. Holzer at powerhousealliance.com. I do read my emails and I do respond to every one of them every single day. And I'm happy to work with you to get you set up with one of the members. We just want an opportunity to serve.
All right. Dennis Holzer from Powerhouse Alliance. We'll see him at CEDIA. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv. Follow along as we also head to CEDIA Expo and CI Expo 2024, the 5th through the 7th of September in Denver, Colorado. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.